Daria Klishina is a Russian athlete who competes in the long jump discipline. In addition to numerous talents, hard work, and indomitable character, nature endowed her with an attractive appearance. Due to the combination of these qualities, she is considered one of the most beautiful athletes not only in her homeland, but also in the world. Daria attracted the attention of fans in 2010, when at the age of 19 she almost became a medalist at the World Indoor Championships, losing only 1 centimeter to the bronze medalist. Moreover, first of all, the audience was amazed by the appearance of the tall blonde. Daria was born in Tver on January 15, 1991. She grew up and was brought up in an active family. Her parents in their youth gave a lot of time and effort to various sports. My father was a professional jumper in the past, and my mother was a sprinter. Adults decided that choreography is most suitable for their daughter. But as it turned out, the girl did not have enough flexibility and stretching for serious success. At the age of 5, Dasha became interested in volleyball. At first, she carefully watched her father, who was playing with friends, but soon the future champion wanted to try to cope with the ball herself in the same virtuoso way. As a child, she was accepted into the volleyball section. But at the age of 12, the girl, at the suggestion of her parent, changed her sport, focusing on athletics. Her mentor was Yuri Kirilov, honored coach of Russia, who brought up 17 masters of sports of the USSR and Russia. Klishina was regularly sent to city relay races, where she represented her section. There the girl was noticed by the capital's coach Olga Shemygin. Then Daria, having received an invitation from the Olympic Reserve School, went to Moscow. Klishina's sports biography began immediately after moving to the capital. The first serious test was the 2010 World Cup in the capital of Qatar, Doha, which was held indoors. Then the 19-year-old beauty managed to take 5th place, jumping 6 m 62 centimeters. It is noteworthy that she lost only 1 centimeter to the bronze medalist from Brazil Keila Costa. A year later, Daria showed the second result. It happened in the Czech Ostrava, where the Continental Championship was held. Then the jumper set a record for the European Youth Championships. The length of her jump was 7 m 5 centimeters. First big victory at the senior level happened at the European Winter Championships in Paris in the spring of 2011, with a jump of 6.80. Then there were other European trophies and even the gold of the 2013 Universiade in Kazan, but in competitions with really star competitors, Daria was systematically unlucky. Being included in all the ratings of the most beautiful participants of the 2012 Olympics and starring in a photo shoot against the backdrop of the Olympic Stadium in London, Klishina took 4th place at the Russian Championship in Cheboksary and failed to qualify for the main tournament of the 4-year period. 2 years later, Dasha would still win the national championship, but the aftertaste from that failure would remain, and it would be the last straw that solved the issue of moving to the United States. The IMG company is trying to make a second Maria Sharapova out of the beautiful jumper and offers the girl to move to the United States to coach Lauren Seagrave. The move has a negative impact on sports results. Daria becomes the bronze medalist of the European Championship 2014, but after that she again cannot realize her potential and even becomes an object of ridicule. But under the leadership of Lauren, 2014 turned out to be successful and breakthrough for Klishina. In mid-May, Daria took 5th place at the Diamond League stage, and at the end of the month she got the 2nd place at the Prefontaine Classic. But the main thing is that the athlete first achieved leadership at the Russian Championships, and then took the 3rd position of the podium at the European Championships. In July 2016, Daria, the only one of all Russian athletes, was allowed to participate in the Olympics in Brazil. In June, a doping scandal broke out, and the All-Russian Athletics Federation was disqualified. Thus, the IAAF rejected 67 out of 68 applications. An exception was made only for Seagrave's ward. She agreed to compete under a neutral flag and warmly thanked IAAF officials for allowing her to travel to Rio de Janeiro. During the competition, a new report of the WADA Independent Commission was drawn up, and using the information specified in it, the athlete's participation in the Games was suspended. Daria appealed to the Court of Arbitration for Sport, CAS, which was considered in her favor within 2 days. Many compatriots regarded Klishina's act as a betrayal of Russia. Daria in her defense said that for the last 3 years at that time, she has been living and training in the United States, so it is not entirely correct to scold her for betrayal. At the end of the 2016 Olympics, the diver won ninth place. Participation was not easy for her. At the beginning of the start, Daria felt moral fatigue and could not show the best result, as the athlete's mother later claimed in an interview. Subsequently, the champion of Russia stopped reading news, materials on the internet and comments on social networks. In the early summer of 2017, Daria took first place at the Golden Roof Challenge tournament, which was held in Innsbruck, Austria. The Russian, who competed under a neutral flag, showed a result of 6m 48 cm. In 2017, Klishina was the only athlete from Russia at the European Winter Championships in Belgrade, took fourth place there and almost provoked a loud scandal. Since Daria performed in Serbia as a neutral athlete, she was forbidden to wear Russian national symbols. However, big-eyed Western journalists saw an elastic band of the colors of the Russian flag on Klishina's hair, and the jumper miraculously escaped sanctions. At the 2019 World Cup in Doha, the athlete did not perform. She withdrew from the tournament due to an injury to the anterior surface of the thigh. According to Klishina, it was more important for her to prepare for the Olympic season than to perform at the World Championship at all costs. Daria Klishina was included in the national team for the Tokyo Olympics. She failed to qualify, the first two attempts were spades, and on the third the jumper was injured during the run-up. The athlete in a wheelchair was leaving the stadium. Daria later clarified that the examination revealed a serious muscle tear, but no surgical intervention was required. Now the name of Klishina continues to appear in the headlines of the media. In an interview with the publication Championship, Daria, when asked about returning to sports, said that now she does not see the light at the end of the tunnel to plunge into this routine again and fully devote herself to competitions. However, Daria clarified that she did not completely close the opportunity to participate in tournaments for herself. Interesting facts. In December 2020, the jumper, in collaboration with the WDP 365 music project, recorded the song Dubai and shot a video. The work of the athlete has collected a lot of ambiguous and negative reviews on the web. The animated version of Daria Klishina appeared in the famous series The Simpsons. In 2020, the slender blonde took part in Cristiano Ronaldo's challenge for the number of abdominal exercises. In 45 seconds, the Juventus striker reached the feet of his raised legs 142 times with his palms. Klishina made 97 repetitions. Daria participated in advertising campaigns for the energy drink Red Bull, the Japanese watch brand Seiko, and Nike sportswear.